Oh, there's our dear friend of the show. First of all, did you see that transition? Oh, you can't see it. That transition is phenomenal. Look at that transition. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Cole Bohannon. You can hear us
How
fine.
drunk are you?
Well, I'm getting there. It is the bottom of the sixth. The Red Sox are up 3-1, and but we've learned a couple weeks ago. We learned on this show that I can't speak English even before I open a beer. So,
Yeah.
well, that can't
I
be your
agree.
reason why I'm drunk. I can't. It can't be that I can't speak because we have gone through that process. But Cole, welcome. How are you tonight?
Hey, it's good to be back, man. I love doing these with you guys.
Yeah, you're the best.
Tonight's not a bad night. On deck tonight, we got a little bit of Four Roses.
Ooh.
As you see, we're a little deep into it. A lot's happened since the last time I've been on your wonderful show here, and yeah, wrestling's been interesting lately.
So I think the last time we spoke, it was right before Wrestle Bash, I believe. Yeah. Right before that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like the match with Mike Anthony?
Tag match, right? Yes.
Yeah, I think it's right. It was right either right before or right after the tag match when my cousin and I, Elaine Rage, tagged up at in Flagler, Florida, for the tag team titles, and Blaine cost us the titles. He's a 20-year veteran, but he's missed a step or two. And at the end of the day, I wasn't happy with it, and I hit him with the stunner, and I sent him packing. And at Wrestle Bash, we faced off 1-on-1, and hopefully that footage will be posted this Friday.
Oh, excellent! This Friday on the YouTube.
I've been waiting. Okay, just so
you think you've been waiting? I've been waiting since August 28th.
Just say
it. Now, I've also heard through the grapevine of the lovely world of wrestling Twitter, I guess, a lot of turmoil at CCW.
There's a lot, and there's a lot for many reasons. If I may elaborate a little bit.
Floor is yours.
See, those who have seen me come on here before, you know that this is me. This is what you get here. You're not getting a different person than what you see at a dinner table. The person in the ring is the same person you're going to see at a grocery store. I'm the same person. And that person does not kiss ass to try to move up the rankings and get in a certain spot. That's not what I do. I bust my ass, but I'm not going to kiss any ass. Listen, we got a roster full of talent, but they also there's a lot of ass kissers. We got Cody Knight. We start calling him Cody Christ because he thinks that he's the next big thing. He makes Cody Rhodes look like a mark because he thinks that he is God's gift to pro wrestling. It's funny that his name's Cody. How ironic. But he thinks he's the biggest thing that's out there. And the son of a bitch doesn't know that he can't tell a story to a child who's trying to fall asleep, let alone one in the middle of the squared circle. So he tries to kind of empower himself onto us because he's 6'4", 6'5", a good build, but his moveset is clotheslines, a big boot, and trying to get a crowd behind them that they don't want to be anywhere fucking near him. Ooh. And he's a kiss ass. And he thinks kissing ass is going to get him where he wants to be. And honestly, so far it's working. We got Mike Anthony, the poor kid. He's out there he's tag team champions with Chris Turner, and here as of recently they lost at Wrestle Bash. You can find that on Superstars in the Ring in a tag team match. And Chris Turner turned on Mike Anthony. He turned on Landon Cruz, who was basically his protege. And Chris Turner now is not only hated in the locker room, but now he's hated outside of the locker room too. And it's good. It's good because we can say "fuck you, Chris," and he laughs because he thinks it's a gimmick. But it's poor Mike Anthony, man. He's going through it. We have some great matches. We won't see eye to eye, and we don't see eye to eye. He's there for the crowd. I'm there to punch his face in. But we're kind of on common ground on certain things. But don't you think I'm not going to, backhand the shit out of him and hit him with an honor roll the next time we're in the ring together? We got a cat named Bryce Maddox. Bryce looks like great value Brock Lesnar. If Brock Lesnar had a child that, was undersized but still had a little bit of muscle with a man bun, you got Bryce Maddox. Crowd loves him. Good-looking guy. He has a great move set, but at the same time, he's not Cole Bohannon. He's not an ass kisser, but he's kind of a yes man. He does what he's told. No matter if it's wrong or right, he's going to do what he's told. I don't roll like that. Mike Anthony's going to do what he's told. I don't roll like that. And because of that, I'm getting the repercussions. Listen, Wrestle Bash now was a month and a week ago, month and a week and a half ago, whatever it may be.
Yeah. And where's your match? Because you said the Mike Anthony match is out. We can see that.
Yeah.
But yours is not.
Every single match on that card is out. Every single match. Even we got rid of Thunderstruck Kendall Collins because he looked like somebody's lesbian aunt that was pissed off at a manager. He was such an ugly little bastard. Had no move set. He tried to be a high flyer, but he was more of a car salesman than anything. And we had to toss his ass because he wasn't shit. His match got posted with the violent gentleman Miles Blackwell.
Oh,
it's actually a decent match. You want to go and watch it. Miles, for a change, isn't injured in this match, so you get to see him work for probably one of the few times you'll see him in 5 years work without an injury. He's basically CCW's RG3. The son of a bitch breathes and he pulls a ligament. So make sure you check out that match. But every single match was posted except mine. And here's the fucking funny thing is I promoted this match more than anybody else promoted their matches on that roster. That was my cousin I went one-on-one with. That was somebody that brought me up through the industry, taught me the wrongs and the rights and way to pay your dues. And yeah, he pissed me off. We had to go one-on-one to settle our differences, and I want the world to see what happened. He was also inducted to the Hall of Honor. The Hall of Honor is our Hall of Fame. That also needs to be aired. So there's a lot of animosity right now. The family's not happy with CCW. I'm not happy with CCW, and I've made it known. I'm not the type to bite my tongue, and yeah, that's cost me relationships in the past. That's cost me bookings. That's cost me jobs. I'm not a yes man. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I say what the fuck I want, and if you don't like it, then you don't like it. If you do, you end up respecting me for it. And that's just the way I'm going to do things. And if CCW doesn't like that, if Justin Taylor doesn't like that, our commissioner, if the other powers that be in the back that don't like that, and they can just show me the door and unleash the handcuffs so I can work with somebody that will like that.
I was going to say, why do you think they're holding you back? Why do you think they're putting the handcuffs on you?
Because how can I put this? There's some independent organizations that think they're WWE and try to run like WWE, even though they're independent. They don't want you to become bigger than the brand, something that Vince McMahon would say. They're afraid of their roster getting out, becoming bigger, finding other places to go, and becoming successful elsewhere and not coming back because they don't want to put up with the bullshit that CCW puts out on the table, to be honest with you. And I am a unique individual that nobody compares to in that locker room. And I don't know if there's anybody in the state that can compare to who I am personally. And I'm a gold mine when it comes to that. I'm great on the microphone. I get my point across. Everybody needs work in the ring. I sure the hell need work in the ring, but I bust my ass, and not everybody's going to get that kind of effort. So when you try to get it, you try to hold on to it, and you do all you can to not let it go. And unfortunately, I'm becoming victim in that in the most negative way possible. Instead of showing the appreciation for me and posting my matches, giving me that appreciation, let's not only put handcuffs on, let's make sure we got shackles on you too. And if you dare look to go anywhere else, you're never going to wrestle here again.
Oof. That's tough, Vanessa.
That's raw meat straight out of the cow's ass tough. I'll tell you that. They ain't shit tender about that.
Is Cole gonna get to a breaking point?
I control myself well when it comes to situations where I make sure I don't ruin a good thing. these days. I'm 31 years old. Cole of 10 years ago, I would have burnt the place down by now, said fuck you, and did a 5-year bid for arsony. But now, that's not me. I will move in silence. Once that point is, once I break, I hope I don't get to that point. But once that time goes, that time happens, you will know, the world will know, Yahoo headlines will know, Google will know. Cole Bohannon will be known in ways that are positive and negative. Look, they say all publicity is good publicity, right?
Yep.
Listen, at the end of the day, you keep on fucking me over and you keep on holding me back. Timothy McVeigh ain't gonna have shit on me.
Whoa. That's serious, Vanessa.
Steve.
Oh, I said the word serious and now everything.
You have to drink or something every time you say serious?
I should. Something went haywire. I must have thought I said Siri, but I didn't. I said serious. I would not want to
Siri, text Chris Turner. Fuck you, pay me.
Oh, has he not paid you?
This podcast ain't long enough to go into the finances.
I'll take that as a. Well, we'll take that as a.
That's for a future date.
Someone has to come. You have to come watch that live to see his reaction to that.
That's a live and delete.
Yeah. Edit that baby right out. Yeah. But so, what's coming up for Cole? What do you got?
We just had a taping this past Saturday.
Okay.
2 Saturdays ago now. Hell of a show. I don't know if it'll ever be fucking posted, but it was a hell of a show we put on. I don't want to give away anything, but I got to go one-on-one up against Paul Roberts. I don't know if you remember Paul Roberts. He's a dumbass that punched the ref because he's a fucking idiot, and he has no point to be in a wrestling ring. And I finally told the powers that be that I want my revenge on this son of a bitch, and I get that opportunity, as well as another match as well. But I don't want to give away too much. I want to make sure you guys have something to watch. But shit, I don't know if you even do at this point. It's comical at this point, man. You bust your ass in this ring so much, and when you have nothing to show in return, but you're promised all these things, it's thank you, appreciate it. Another damn drink. When you're promised all these damn things, it's disheartening when you know you have the talent level that it takes to become somebody with the right leadership, and when that leadership's not there, it's very disheartening. But if you're told if you leave you can't go back, it really fucks with you.
You sound like somebody that's ready to explode.
Yeah, man, and for real. It's like you reached the 30-minute mark of a Pornhub video. Like you're ready to fucking just burst. And
you make the 30-minute mark?
I'm thinking to myself, I never get to 30 minutes ever.
Listen, sometimes the story is worth watching. You got to see if that plumber finally fixes.
No, you gotta fast forward through that bullshit.
Only here I'm putting you over, ladies and gentlemen. Only here I'm putting you over.
Do you watch your videos with closed caption on?
Oh God!
I highly recommend that.
No thanks, Jesus. I'm good.
Jesus Christ! But no, it is getting to that point, and kind of pull the curtain back a little bit, as Bully would say. I had a sit down talk with management, and I let them know exactly how I felt, and we're going to see where it goes and how it goes. I feel like a lot of the emotion got out in that sit down meeting. There was some yelling, there was some calmness. I got everything that I expected and then more. So we're going to see what happens. I don't want to give too much away. One thing that I'm not going to do is just fall away and disappear, no matter if what happens with CCW or, let's face it, I'm fucking rich. I could start up my own promotion right now and make, Ace and Jack Spade look like fucking Chris Turner and CCW if I wanted to. I could buy my own goddamn building and do this, but I don't want to do that. I want to be a pro wrestler, not a promoter, because promoters are assholes. So no matter where the hell I go, if I'm not here, I'm going to stay relevant. I'm going to be somewhere, and I'm going to be in the center of a ring at least once a month.
Spectacular stuff. Cole,
And
go ahead.
And before we sign off, I got to give a shout out to everybody that does bust their ass every single week in training and once a month, whatever it might be at the shows. Either if I don't like them, like Mike Anthony, the kid's a little douchebag, but he busts his ass every damn week.
Hard working douchebag.
Miles Blackwell. I mean, he's definitely the great value Malachi Black, but he does a good job in the ring until he hurts himself by breathing too hard. Our champion Darian Drummond got the title back on him after it was all said and done. He got the title taken off of him at WrestleBash. You're going to see him challenge for the title later on down the road. The guy busts his ass. Cecil Andrews, all the bitches that are into Diamond Exchange. Like there's some assholes in this locker room that I don't get along with, but we all put in the effort. And that's what it's all about, is putting the effort. So I want to shout out those guys and the ones that put up with the political bullshit you put up in the backstage. And I think I speak behalf of everybody in our locker room. Fuck Cody Knight.
Welcome.
Like,
well, that was Cole said fuck high.
Like, fuck Cody Knight, man.
Oh.
Go watch his shit. He is so vanilla. Like, Dairy Queen wants to sue him for copyright infringement. That son of a bitch is so goddamn vanilla, but because he comes to training sessions with a straw in his mouth and knee pads on his fucking bony ass caps, that's the shit I refuse to do. Though
Vanilla Knight.
I won't do that. That's why we call him Cody Christ, because he walks around and, all right, guys, this is what we're going to do today.
Brother.
Like, it's so fucking annoying. Like, you are not our superior. Get the fuck out of here. But he
Violent
wants
Gentleman
that
says
push.
human melatonin.
It's just go ahead and watch his matches. Go watch some of the superstars of the ring. Watch some of our shows. Get your own opinion. You never know. You guys might be big Cody Knight fans. You also might be on the spectrum if you are, but don't take my word for it. Check it out.
All right, we will. A human melatonin. So if you're up, so if you wake up late at night, you want to get back to sleep, just look up Vanilla Cody Knight from CCW.
You can look up Cody Knight on YouTube, and that is better than NyQuil. That shit's gonna knock you out. But shout out to you guys as well, keeping the indie pro wrestling scene interesting with your shows, your podcasts, with your banter. Even though you get drunk off a few sips of beer, you have a hell of a show that you got going on here. And I appreciate you guys letting myself and the rest of the CCW roster that has the balls to come in here and speak the truth.
Hey, doors open.
I appreciate you guys.
Doors open. Cole, your pleasure. You're always
We don't
welcome.
even have a door. We have the saloon.
We have the saloon. That's true.
Yeah.
Doors open. Come back anytime, all the time.
Absolutely.
Vent. Go ahead. You got anything to say?
Well, seeing today is Tuesday at 10:33 p.m. If it is posted Friday, I would love to speak to you guys again next week and go over the match. No promises if it is going to be posted or the next opening that y'all have. I would love to come on, talk a little bit about the background between Blaine and I, but there's no sense in it if the general fucking public can't see the damn match. So if everything's posted, I would love to come on here.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it. I mean, I'm lost in words at this point. It's one of those things where you just get so fed up with something. All you can do is just laugh and do everything you can not to turn the place into fucking Columbine.
Oof. Yeah, we'll make it work, right, Vanessa? We'll make it work.
Always availability.
There's always room for Cole Bohannon. Cole, it's been a pleasure, and we'll talk to you soon. Hopefully we'll get that match.
Yeah, man, and sign off as I usually do. I only do things one way, and that's the way I do, and that is with CB attitude, folks. And just remember, just because it's curable doesn't mean it's cool.
Have a great night. Great stuff.